Welcome everyone to the VR Master League Custom Map Tournament. I am your host, Trip. And for those of you hanging out with me instead of with your significant other on Valentine's Day, I salute you and pray for you. And if I'm your date, I prefer chocolate over flowers. Today, we have beginners versus peacekeepers duking it out today. Teams that haven't fought, I don't think since the Season 10 Championship Finals. These two teams were the best in Season 10. Beginners coming out on top, and Peacekeepers wanting to get that spot back. Now, this tournament is not for MMR, but it is gauging the map efficacy for VR Master League maps next season. So, we want to see these top two teams duke it out. We want to see the best plays we can see. We have ban information. We're not going to get to see... I had it, and now it's gone. We are not going to see... Which one's home? Beginners are home. All right, so we're not going to see sand. And we're not going to see orbital. New maps for... I think these are both new maps in this week. I'm not really sure, but we're starting on... Ooh, we're starting on a fan favorite. Probably the last week. This one's going to be played in the PC VR division, or in general, because the map has been played a ton. That's right, you guessed it. The map is USS Quest, and we're going to see these two teams. A lot of aggression coming out. We're going to see some awesome plays. Just a quick history lesson here. Beginners, always been beginners since, I don't know, Season 1, Season 2. They've been around the whole time. Peacekeepers here started out as, I believe it was Peacekeepers, then Witch Doctors, then Aimless Gaming, and back to Peacekeepers. So if you've heard any of those names along the way, it is the same team. Not necessarily the same players, but it's basically the same core. We have Seaquick, Nardu, Virus, Captain Soda, Fume, and Rusher Z, who is a new pickup for this team. That is the Peacekeepers lineup. And the beginners side is Standard, Dr. Killinger, Icy Woods, Pause, Smoils, Stragic, Cushberries, and Woods 43. It's been their lineup for a little while now. We're just going to wait on the people to show up in the lobby. We have all of the Peacekeepers in here, so their lineup for this map today is going to be Nardu, Seaquick, Virus, Captain Soda, and Fume. Beginners, we are waiting on one, but we have Icy Woods, Pause, Dr. Killinger, and Stragic. Probably going to be Smoils. We've been seeing a lot of that lineup. But potentially Woods 43, although I don't think the Woods brothers can play at the same time. I think they have alternating schedules during the day. But I don't remember. Now, there have been a couple of changes to USS Quest since we started the custom map tournament. I believe the addition of the Edge, they've got the catwalk, walkway, whatever you want to call it, along the edge of the ship. That is new and pretty deadly. I don't think I've seen any effective plays come out of that in the time I've been playing it, but I haven't been playing it a whole lot. I am a fan of this map. I love the quick action that this map is, and I think it could be a replacement for cargo. I mean, maybe there needs to be some adjustments to the lines that you can see. I do know that there's a quick pre-fire spot on a couple of spawns here that just mow down the team as they try and make a certain cross. So, you know, some things could be adjusted probably, the locations of the boxes and things like that, but overall, I think the map plays really well, and as long as you don't run through that pre-fire line, it's not a problem. So, I mean, it's basically the same thing as Suburbia. I'm going to go over the list of maps for this week because they have changed and they are changing every week. The teams are voting on their favorite maps and their least favorite maps. The least favorite maps to the 2 least favorite maps get removed from the rotation and 2 new maps come in. Currently this week, we have Oasis, Suburbs, Sand, Arctic, USS Quest, Sea Storm, Orbital, and Shipyard. Those are our 8 maps to choose from. 2 bans leaves 6 maps. Leaves a lot of options and a lot of variety between these maps. Now, personally, personal favorite maps out of this list are Oasis. I love Oasis. It's been one of the OG custom maps, and it's been great. It plays great. It's gotten a little big, in my opinion, but it's good. It teaches time management. You can't use the whole map if you want to attack. Suburbs, also a great one. Probably the last week for that one. I believe it's getting removed because it has been played a ton in this tournament, and I think the consensus is that it is a viable league map. Sand, also, I think it's getting removed. Been played a lot. Also probably a viable league map. Arctic, new this week, I think, or maybe last week. Very fun map. Close quarters. I like it. I don't know if it's... I haven't read the consensus on it yet, but I feel like it's viable. USS Quest, as I said, I think it's viable. Sea Storm. Sea Storm is a great map, in my opinion. It is a little complex for a league map. It's got a little too much going on. I love playing it, but I don't know if it fits the competitive nature of the game. I don't know. I need to play it more. I need to play it against teams, not just, in random lobbies. Orbital, haven't played that one in a long time. Don't really have an opinion on it. And Shipyard, also I think the last week for that. It is a great map. It should be in League. It might need some tweaking, but overall, I think it's good. And I think that that's the benefit to having these custom maps in the League is that the tweaks can happen, and they can happen faster. And we have our last member in on the beginner side. Smoils has shown up, and the lineup is, once again, Icy Woods, Pause, Dr. Killinger, Stragic, and Smoils against Nardu, Seaquick, Virus, Captain Soda, and Fume. For those of you at home that are new to the scene, new to the channel, haven't played any VR Master League matches, make sure, if you're new to the game and you want to play, there's an Onward Rookie Bootcamp tournament next weekend. You can still sign up at the Onward Rookie Bootcamp Discord. And if you just want to get into it and play in the league, go to the vrmasterleague.com/onward, register as a reservist, make a team, do all the fancy stuff that you need to do to get in on next season. Next season start date is to be decided. We're still waiting on some fixes for the game, and we're waiting on decisions about maps and things like that. But you can always play the game. There's nothing stopping you. And you can always do scrims. Getting your team together in the offseason is the way to go. You don't want to do it. You don't want to try and be building a team during the season. You want to build in the offseason, get your team together, and play. Learn from your first season. Learn from your mistakes. Your first 3 matches are going to be rough because you do 3 placement matches against 1,200 MMR ranked teams, and then you end up where you should be. We're going to end up where we should be on map 1, round 1. Peacekeepers versus beginners. We've got the beginners down here, and we've got Peacekeepers up here. Let's see if there's the pre-fire lanes. We're going to kick on those lasers so I can show you what we're talking about. Oh, they smoked it out instead. There's the pre-fire lane right there. Seaquick shooting straight through all the way across the map. Able to hit that, but it looks like Pause was ready for it. And he ducked down onto these new outlets on the back. Now Pause moving up. Killinger, the most aggressive in the front, ready to go. Soda, danger close to Killinger. Seaquick finds Icy Woods from the center. Fume putting shots out. Seaquick running up the line. Killinger comes around the corner, finds Fume. Is he going to find Seaquick? He finds... Pause finds 2 from the backside. Nardu finds Pause. Killinger finds another. I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but Nardu is past Killinger. in the smoke, clear of the smoke, coming up on objective. Smoils watching the corner. Smoils goes down. Nardu finds him. Now Killinger's running back to objective, and Nardu finds him as well. Peacekeepers take their first point on map number 1. Fast rounds on this map. That's what we're looking to see. That was a little crazy right here in the middle. I'm not exactly sure. I might have called that kill streak wrong. I don't really know where Pause was getting those kills from. You know what? I think, can you get up here? Just can't get up there. I think that would be a great addition right there if you could have a little elevated platform here. Also, I'm really sad that you can't get up the stairs. You can't climb up the superstructure, because that would be awesome. But yeah, this is that line that I was talking about. Let's see if we can get... So they stand in that container behind that pyramid and shoot over it and kill anyone that makes this cross from spawn over to this side to get behind the superstructure. We're hopping into round 2. I'm going to give you a bigger view of this line real quick. This is what I'm talking about right here. You get behind that, in that container, and they shoot across this line. Nardu's gonna go for the cross, and Smoils finds the long peak. It takes that down. Seaquick still managing to make that cross. Killinger being right there. They saw each other. Killinger with his nade. Up and over. Not going to find him. Seaquick backed off. Killinger's now waiting, watching the corner. Can he find the kill? Killinger's watching. Watching that corner. Seaquick's gonna get low, try and peek this corner, but Killinger's gonna be ready for it. No, Killinger didn't see that. Seaquick misses, Seaquick backs off. Stragic downs Captain Soda with a grenade. Virus going for the res over there. The res does come out. Quick keeps trying to rotate, trying to find that head onto Killinger, misses again. Virus finds Pause. Smoils running up through center. Soda finds him. The beginner's getting picked off slowly. Killinger over here drawing the attention. Virus. No, Soda takes down Icy Woods as he was creeping along on the outside. Stragic behind him, not able to get the confirm on, or the refrag on the Captain Soda. Soda is looking for it. Killinger opting to rotate out of behind superstructure and go re-up his teammate. Seaquick grabbing a FAMAS from a friendly and putting shots onto the corner. Maybe he's trying to make him think that there's still more alive. Stragic and Killinger here. And it does seem like I'm not getting in-game comms again, which is really depressing. I wish I could hear what people are saying as this, you know, stillness takes over the battlefield. Everyone just kind of holds and watches their angles. Two minutes and 50 seconds still on the clock. Killinger now, it looks like he's waiting for a flanker behind superstructure. Maybe he thinks someone's gonna come check his spot, see if he's still there. Soda's peeking, trying to peek, long peeks on that outside, but the bow of the ship keeps you from looking in. But Fume and Stragic trade. Right there's that body. Shot him right through the container. Now it's all up to Killinger. 2 minutes on the clock. They're gonna opt to go on the outside. Doesn't seem like a good idea. I don't think that this is a safe approach. Through the center is definitely better. Minute 35. 3 defenders still alive. Killinger can see all these bodies. He knows where these kills are coming from. He knows what angles can see where these guys died, and now he's watching for it. He takes the shots at Soda. Does not connect. Just gonna run for it, and he gets shot by Virus. Peacekeepers take their second point. Beginners getting picked off one by one does not play into their strategy very well. Works out for the defense. Beginners normally have an overwhelming approach to offense. They just like to wait and push in. And them coming in individually or staggered is not working out for them against this defense. Peacekeeper is definitely ready for this match. You know, it'd be really cool. I know that the dry run had those cars outside the map that would drive by. If you could have a plane just get launched off of the front of the aircraft carrier, that would be pretty sweet. Round 3. Map 1. Objectives on this map don't really change a whole lot. They are... Where is it? There it is. This one's a little closer. It doesn't look like the defenders are going to cross this line. Oh, they are. But they've got Pause watching the counter long angle here. Boils goes down to Fume from somewhere. Center. Fume takes down... No, Pause takes down Nardu. Killinger now rotating behind the superstructure, trying to find the kill, making sure those bodies are dead. Seaquick takes down Stragic. Now there's only 2 beginners up and 4 Peacekeepers still alive. They're rotating around the outside of the map. Captain Soda and Seaquick trying to get around in that flank, getting a nice pincer approach here. Paul's gonna have to be watching his backside. Seaquick sees him. Pause takes down Virus. Killinger takes down Fume, and now it's evened up to a 2-2. Now it's a 2-1. Seaquick and Soda pushing up onto the last position. Pause. And he gets murdered by both of them. He is out. Peacekeepers take their 3rd point. Wow. That was fast. That is one thing I like about this map compared to Cargo. There's a little bit more ability to rotate around the outside as a team. than on cargo. And more angles to cover when you're making your rotation. What you can't on cargo, you kind of get funneled through the buildings or in between the buildings. It's very lanular. Is that the term? Lanular. It's very lanular. And on here, you can kind of weave in and out. You could go, on that side of the Hesco. You can go on that side of the Hesco. You can weave over. You can go on the back side, but you can still rotate around, and it gives you more cover from more angles. You have to watch more angles, obviously, but if your team doesn't stack up like a, just straight through snake, then you have the more potential for a refrag. Round 4, map 1. Peacekeepers running away with it. Can they maintain the momentum? They only have to defend that objective. We've got Spoils and Paws watching that long cross. C-Quick does make it across. Nardu also makes it across, just barely. Killinger coming around the corner. Flashes out. C4 going up and over. Nope, Nardu's waiting. He's holding the clacker. He blows it too late. Way too late. Killinger goes down too quick. And I'm going to say that flashbang was probably early. Someone go check that. C-Quick crossing back and forth over that quick line. Quick going down to Woods. Fume coming around the corner, takes down Woods. Stragic waiting for him. No, Fume takes him down as well. Fume pushing up here. Paws watching. Fume comes around the corner. Paws takes him down. Now Paws going to push up. Soda now backing up the back of the superstructure side. That'd be starboard side on the boat. For those of you at home that don't know your boat directions, if you're looking at it this way, you've got the bow ahead. You've got port to the left, starboard to the right, and stern behind me. Captain Soda and who's still left? Virus on the other side watching that walkway. Nades coming out, not finding anyone. Captain Soda finds Smoils. Now it's all up to Paws. Paws, last man standing once again. Oh, he's gonna go for the res. Paws coming over here. Got that tablet out. Gonna have to go for a res right in the middle of the map. Stay low. Get that res out. Smoils is back up. Kill count might now be off. I think your best play is to send both of them up the backside of the superstructure. Virus still watching that port side, but he looks like he's looking back towards center now from the opposite side, leaving Soda over here. But can he make it back? A bad smoke there. I don't know if he could make it back in time or even get an angle in time if someone came around to cap. It'd be close. Soda now checking the corner. Flashbangs going out. As I said, two of them pushing up. You've got covering and bounding all in this side. Spreading out. Smoils coming around the corner. Pa's gonna watch the corner. Pa's gonna stand up. Smoils throwing a nade. Oh, it's just a smoke. Soda now knows that there's two of them there. More smokes coming out. Friendly reminder, smokes are now legal again. Soda watching the smoke, just waiting for someone to come out of it. Not going to see Smoils. Oh, and if Smoils misses, now he's shooting for Paz. Paz goes down. Smoils rotating around the other side. Soda's coming around. Smoils finds Soda in the backside. Smoils on objective now. Waiting. He's going to hear Nardu's footsteps, and he's just waiting. Oh, they just barely miss each other. Smoils with the clutch finds the last kill on the Virus. Man, he was hunting him. Looking at the scores now, we've got a pretty even spread on the Peacekeeper side, 4-5 to 5-4. And on the beginner side, still pretty even. Stratic and Icy Woods trailing behind a bit. But they're not going down without a fight, taking their point, staying alive. Now, I do believe this was the beginner's map choice because they are the home team. I wonder what we're going to see from Peacekeepers next. I'm thinking Sand. Sand or Shipyard. One of those two. Those two seem like a Peacekeepers playstyle. Back into round 5. Beginners staying alive. New objective right there. Free fire coming out, trying to stop anyone from crossing behind superstructure once again, but that's not needed for this defense. Smoil's waiting, watching that superstructure defense. I see Wiz peek in the corner. Oh, and he goes around and he finds Captain Soda in a trade. Both of them down and out. Killinger peeks in the corner, sees Fume. Fume misses. Killinger preps a nade. Oh, and it goes too high. Gets caught on the balcony above. Smoke's rolling in now. Smoils takes down Nardu on the backside of the superstructure. Killinger in this container now using that smoke to his advantage. Quick takes down one. Fume takes down Killinger. Smoils now looking for Virus. Smoils takes down Fume. Fume takes down Smoils. Virus with a double tap. Quick takes down Pause. Peacekeepers finish that off quickly. Beginners only managing to get the 1 point on map 1. And once again, for the folks at home, if you haven't noticed, we are sponsored by HyperX, Asteria, and Rebuff Reality, Fixed Gaming, VR Cover, Cyber Shoes, bHaptics, and ProTube VR. If you like any of their products, go buy them. We love them. They're great. I use almost all of them. I was unfortunately not able to get an Asterian headset mount before I moved. Map number 2. What is it going to be? What is What is beginner's play here? What is the plan to counter this aggression? I mean, this map is, I said you could rotate around it, but it is pretty narrow. There's only so far you can go. You could throw grenades across this map. So how are they going to counter that aggression if they go to an even larger map? That rotation. I mean, I don't know. Or maybe that's where Peacekeepers fall apart. Maybe they can't make larger rotations. They like to stick together and run as a team and push heavy on one side. Maybe they don't do as well on larger maps. Because it's easier to shut down rotations on large maps. All right, custom maps you have to rehost. Oh yeah, map number 2 is going to be my favorite. One of my favorites, Oasis. The original custom map. And I am so excited for this. We are going to see, like I said, those long rotations. This map has long... I think if you go around the entire outside of the map, you run out of time. I don't think you can do it. This map does lend itself to a lot more technical and tactical rotations. You can set up much better approaches. And for the defense, it's just hard to shut down, to stop, to find angles, to check angles. You have to stay close to your objective because, I mean, the rest of the map doesn't matter. They can run around all they want, right? It doesn't matter if they can't get into your courtyard. So you need to find good positions close to the objective because you need to be able to rotate back to the objective when your teammates go down. But it's also, there's only so many good lines of sight. So, you know, there's a couple of roads that go all the way through, but if you're not watching it and there's too many to watch at the same time. So we'll see how these teams play it out. The objective I really want to see on this, I would love to see the high point objective right outside the elevator building, because I feel like it's just a harder objective to attack and defend, and I just want to see it. I want to see how these teams play it. And I am partial to the objective inside of the roundabout building. It's one of my favorites. There's a couple new ones that are out there, like there's one in the hangar section. It's a little exposed for my taste. I do think it's good, but I think it takes a little bit more planning, which we don't have time for here at the VR Master League. We just play. We do. We kill. We shoot. That's all we do. No strats, best strats. Same lineups, both teams. Icy Woods, Killinger, Stragic Woods 43. Hey, Woods 43, just kidding, not the same lineups. Woods 43 coming in from chat and replacing Pause. And Smoils is their 5th man. Then you've got Nardu, Captain Soda, Sea Quick, Rushers, and Virus. So rotation, or a swap over there. Rushers coming in for Fume on the Peacekeeper side. Also coming in from chat. We go round 1, map 2. Beginners down on map. Do they? Can they? Will they take this map back? Where even is the spawn? Ha! There they are. As I said, this is Oasis. It is large. It is a very large, it is a huge map, according to the spreadsheet. Virus taking down Stragic and across, waiting for him in this dark area. And yeah, that confirms it. We're not hearing the game chat, because I definitely knew Virus just did a radio call out. Confirmation shots coming out there. Virus is that southernmost arrow on the red team. Got Killinger watching the street, waiting for someone to cross out. You can see him here at the roundabout. He's waiting for someone to push across. Virus not going to do it. I did not realize that this building is new. I did not know you could get on the roof here. That is a great vantage point. I didn't realize that was there. Looks like you removed the wing that used to be in this area. There used to be a wing you could go up on, but the building is much more in line with the map, and I like it. Although it's going to be hard to get back from there to the objective when the rest of your team dies. Now let's go over here. Let's go find the beginners. Woods 43 Killinger here. Smoils already over there, way crossed over. Virus takes down Killinger in the same line. Wood's gonna opt to go around the wall. It looks like he's looking for a way around this back wall, which he can find. You just gotta run for it. But instead, he's going to opt to go towards the objective. Virus doing a lot of damage, stopping or splitting up this approach. And we've got Smoils way over there in the container stacks. Where's the last member? Oh, wow, wait. Icy Woods way past the container stacks. Let's go over here. I see Woods making it around the backside. If Woods can keep that distraction, this is the problem that a lot of teams had on these larger maps. You hear those shots in that direction, and you kind of eventually stop looking and watching your angle. You give up on your side, assuming that they're coming from the other way. Or, based on the time, you think that they have to be rotating, and you start checking other angles. Because there's just so much map for these teams to move around on. I see Woods is going to run up on Rusher Z, though. And Rusher should hear the footsteps. Smoils finds Nardu in the containers. No, Rushers is coming down. Maybe Icy Woods heard those footsteps. Rushers is running back to objective. Crusher's just taking up a spot in the corner there. Is he going to be watching this way? Virus and Woods 43 trade. Woods 43 is just down. Rushers has no idea that they are behind him. Icy Woods takes down Soda, and now he knows that there's an enemy back in his position. And he is torn on where to go. 2 Peacekeepers up, 2.5 beginners up. Minute 30 left. They're able to just circle around the objective. Rushers takes down Icy Woods on the cross. Now, 2 downs. Woods brothers both down. Smoils in the stacks. A minute 10 left. Is he going to go for a res? It looks like he is. That's going to take a long time. Ooh, this is going to be a close one. This is the problem with these large maps. He's going to hit that 30-second timer right about the time he gets to that res, and then they have to run from there to the objective, hoping to kill people along the way. 37 seconds left. Time to run, boys. Let's see what these two can work up together. Rushers watching this angle right here. Oh, here's the peak. 1 down. Spoils coming in around the other side. Takes down Rushers. 19 seconds left. Seaquick still standing. Spoils with the double tap giving away his position. Seaquick just rotating away. Playing the time. Seaquick going for a rotation all the way around. As Smoils has 3 seconds left. He's out of time. A risky play from Seaquick there because Smoils definitely could have gone for the cap on that one. But Peacekeepers taking their first point on map 2 from time limit. Yeah, these large maps, going back for a teammate, you really have to weigh it with the amount of time it's going to take to get to them. In that scenario, I probably would have done it as well, but it's a risky play with that amount of time left. On to the next round. Number 2. Map 2. There's the spawn. There's the spawn. Much closer than the beginner spawn, which was like back there. And this is going to be aggression. Fully aggressive. They're just going to push for this objective. Seaquick watching the street, making sure no one crosses out. Rushers and Soda going around the backside. They're going to come into contact with Killinger. Soda goes down to Killinger. Rushers coming around to get the refrag. Tragic takes down Nardu. Virus finds Woods 43. Killinger finds Quick in the building. Now Rushers all alone over here. And Virus over there. Virus has Stragic to deal with, but Stragic is rotating back to the objective. Gunshots from rushers trying to find Killinger, not finding it. It's a shootout around the boxes. Rushers coming around the right side. Nope, he's looking for him. He doesn't find him. Killinger cleans up that side. Now there's only one Peacekeeper left. Fire's gonna take all the time. He's got 5 minutes left, but 4 beginners still alive. 3 beginners still alive. Fire's picking up Strategic in the containers and then rotating away. See, this is the play. If you got this amount of time doing these rotations, pick and rolls, good way to go. When you don't have this amount of time, not a good way to go. Last 3 beginners. Smoils, Killinger, and Icy Woods. Fire's checking his wall cracks. Gotta make sure that the cracks are clear. Woods over here is watching the street. Oh, he's gonna opt to rotate as I go over to him. Taking shots from Virus, almost rotating into another line of fire. Smoils is watching, waiting, looking for those angles. Killinger also here, watching the outside. Virus is going to try and thread the needle. Killinger peeks out, does not get killed. Smoils now rushing around while Virus is shooting. Smoils knows that he's reloading. Virus tunnel vision here. Virus takes down Smoils. Icy Woods with the rotation now, trying to find the side of Virus. Virus puts the smoke into Killinger's face. Icy Woods rotated to a much better position to defend this. Virus is going to go right past him if he doesn't check that side. Virus is not going to check that side. Icy Woods with the kill. Cleans that up and ties it up 1-1 on map number 2. Good rotation, good teamwork there on that 3-on-1. He did manage to pick up Smoils, but Killinger drawing the distraction while the other 2 rotated is the best way to play. Find the new objective. Oh, yes, the one I was hoping for, or at least one of the ones I was hoping for. We're on the center objective now. It's inside this building. Lots of cover. Capping areas. If you manage to get in here, you can kind of hide behind whatever you think the enemy can't see you behind and get your cap in. Building is not 2 stories. So all the fighting happens on the ground floor. You do have a wall guarding you. So the defense kind of has to push out. And from what I've been seeing, the preferred defense on this is to push out kind of into that building over there. Getting that 3-story there, 3-story there. Maybe rotate back and get onto that roof there. Or up in the elevator and get up on the roof there. The only problem is you cannot get back to the objective from the elevator, but we're gonna hop in around 3 and we'll see what these guys do. Peacekeepers on defense. Beginners spawning right there, crossing that street. No one's gonna be able to see them, but they might see Soda. They do. They take the shots. Give away that spawn position. Killinger, Woods, 43. Icy Woods, Smoils, Stragic, all of them pushing on this side of the map. This is the south side. Woods 43 and Captain Soda trade. Woods 43 just down. Can get rezzed. Does get rezzed. You know, I don't know why I inherently assume that the elevator is always north on this, and it's not. And I just wish map designers would just go with what I assume, because it makes it so much easier. Just turn the map, make north the high point. Makes so much more sense. So we did get Nardu up on the top floor of that 3-story. They did not opt to take this one on defense. Smoils and Stragic going on the long approach around to the top. Looks like they're going to try and get that high angle, but Seaquick is up here. I didn't even see him up here defending against these players. Watching this top approach, trying to keep the high side covered. Smoils and Stragic pushing up. Nardu downs Killinger. Woods 43 gets that res as well. No kills on the, or no deaths. I don't know what I'm trying to say. No deaths on the beginner side. All of them still up. 2 of them damaged. Let's hop back up here and see what we've got. Stragic and Smoils pushing up. Did Seaquick just leave? Did he just YOLO out of there? Seaquick finds Woods 43 from the top. And he did. He left that spot. Took up a position. Took down one. And got refragged by Icy Woods. A very weird position. But I guess if no one's looking for it, it works. Nardu takes down Stragic. All the way across there on the top. That res should come out unless he gets that double tap. Smoils is going for that res. Smoils should be going for that res, I say. I see Woods and Killinger taking up the 2-story building here. Killinger on the top, Woods on the bottom. Rushers with that long angle, passive angle from the backside. Killinger sees rushers rotate back in, but does not get him. Smoils does get the res on a Stragic, and they're both back up on the top. Need to continue that rotation and do it quickly because they only have 2 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock. But if they can get over to the elevator building, they have a good line. Even the corner. I mean, if they get anywhere on this ridge line here, they've got great lines of sight into the backside of the objective. And then they can push from both sides. They can send one from each side to push while the other is an overwatch. And that can get the rotations, shoot the rotations as they happen. All 3 defenders inside the circle at this point. Killinger with a nice nade right through the, right through the door. Like, it's amazing. Killinger gonna rotate now towards the other 2-story, maybe? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Stragic finds rushers from the top side. As I said, this is going to cause the rotations. You force these rotations, and you get the kills while they're happening. Virus finds Stragic, though. And no Overwatch to get that refrag. Where's Smoils? Smoils too far over. He's in the elevator building now. Cannot see Virus. Can make those callouts for sure. Killinger missing those shots onto... sure what Killinger was shooting at. There's nobody over there. But if Killinger can get up there, he might have an angle onto Virus, though I'm not 100% sure. Virus is just being one with the tree here. Because black palm trees are a thing. Killinger putting more, confirming the body up there. Icy Woods takes down Virus because I'm pretty sure Virus ran out of ammo. Smoils takes down Nardu. And Beginners take their second point. A great pincer movement there. Pincer movement from Beginners. Now, while that approach worked out for Beginners, I don't know if that's necessarily Peacekeeper style. And I don't think that Peacekeeper style is inherently worse. I think if you just shove 5 dudes through the same passage, that you're more likely to overwhelm the opposition. And you don't put multiple people watching the same angle. You have your people watching different angles, and they're all responsible for one. When one goes down, people rotate. But if you shove 5 dudes against 1 dude, then, you know, most likely scenario is a 1-to-1, and 4 more guys are running down that lane as fast as possible. It takes advantage of the time it takes for the other team to rotate. But unfortunately, Peacekeepers are going to spawn very far away in round number 4. Peacekeepers are dead center there. And Beginners are here. Looks like Icy Woods is going for that building on the right. Spoil's going for the building on the left. Killinger going right up the middle. Pushing out an aggressive defensive posture. Let's take a look at the offense here. We've got rushers in the middle. Nardu. Got 2 moving that way. We've got Seaquick and Soda pushing through the airplane. Runway, airport area. You got Virus over here. Killinger is in a great position. If he can stay quiet, he might even be able to start getting flanks. Not really his style. Look at the overhead. The 2 in the north are moving around the hangars. And I don't think they're going to have any problem getting all the way around. It depends on where they want to go. If they want to go all the way around to the east side and go up the stairs towards where Stragic is in the elevator, that might be the play. I don't know if approaching directly down the street from the north is the play. Also worth noting, Icy Woods here in this building is opting to take up a non-standard position. Most people go for the roof, you know, where they can watch, but he's just going to kind of sit and wait and watch. Let's see what happens here. Take a look at the overhead as we're watching those guys in the north, too. They're pushing up all the way around the outside of the map. They've got to make these runs quick because, like I said, if you rotate all the way around, they start on the opposite side. Virus finds Icy Woods. Unfortunately, I had the map up. It looks like he got him on the stairs on a peak. But as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by gunshots. If these guys move all the way around, Stragic finding Virus from the elevator building. Using that 2x flip-up sight on that AK-12, Killinger finds Nardu and clears out that building. Does leave rushers right in the middle, no problem. As well as giving away his position, Stragic is now in danger. And has no idea that there are enemies behind him. Which is the problem with these large maps. Captain Soda finds the backside of him, clears that out. And that's the problem. Like I said, you don't know where they're coming from. And if you're focused on one enemy, you tunnel vision and you lose all situational awareness around you. Woods 43, the only defender on the objective. Killinger has a good angle back towards it, but he's looking up and he misses rushers getting in there. He was looking up for Soda. Rusher's reading this tablet. He's gonna try for a cap, but Spoils takes him down. Going up the hill. Killinger finds Soda up in the elevator building and shut that down. They did manage to get danger close. Now it's all up to C Quick, who is in the north. 2 minutes left. I'm not sure what he's afraid of. He knows he's the last alive now. He's got 1:30 to get down the hill and onto the objective, or kill 3 beginners who are spread out all over this map. Super exposed on his cross down here. Killinger sees him. Maybe not. Maybe he saw him and he's just not worried about it. "60 seconds left. Smoils goes down. Nice long shot from C-Quick there, but that gives away his position now. So Killinger's going to be waiting for this cross. There it is. There's the kill. Killinger wrapping that up. Beginners taking their 3rd point on map number 2. Definitely a beginner's strong map here. We're seeing a complete flip from map 1. The maps with the more strategy seem to favor beginners, and the maps with more aggression and rotation seems to favor Peacekeepers. And until one of these teams can figure out a way to counter that second part, you know, they can play their own maps great. The home team's going to win then. But they need to be able to counter the other team in the other playstyle. We're going to move to a new objective now. It's going to be right there. Unfortunately, not the one I was hoping for. I really like the objective that is up right here. Somewhere up in here. I don't know exactly where. Back at it in round 5. Peacekeepers on defense, beginners spawning up on the high side, giving them the elevation advantage. The other thing about this map, the better you are at keeping your position concealed, the better off you are overall. If they don't know where you're at, or if you're good enough, you can let them see you and try and make them think that you're multiple people. But that's a lot harder to do than just hiding and making your rotations quickly and crossing quickly and staying behind cover, maintaining your element of surprise. Strategic doing his long range thing. That gun thoroughly in his face, looking straight down the barrel. Seaquick in the ATC tower. Also, if your team spreads out and you take pot shots from random different directions, it helps draw the attention that way, right? So if you spread out, say you spend 2 minutes and you've got a guy way over there, you've got a guy way over there, you've got someone up here, you've got someone, you have them all shoot at a different time, and then they have to focus, they have to adjust, or you have them shoot staggered. You have one like pop off over here, and then you have someone like shoot over there. It makes them guess where the spawn was, which then, in your head while you're playing, you're doing these calculations saying, okay, they could have spawned here or here. It's been this amount of time, which means they could be here, 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 or here. And that's what your brain's doing the entire time when you're trying to figure out what angles to hold. And if you can spread out enough and, break that cycle of concentration and say, oh, they shot over here, and it's been this amount of time, so they could have spawned here, which means they could also be here. Well, but then you hear another gunshot on the other side, and that just takes that away. Seaquick finding one from the... Wait, where did he kill that guy? Ah, okay. Up there. Nope. There? I don't know. He's got one rotated down a level. Oh, look, there's more windows. This building is nice. I like it. It also explains where I was getting shot at from last night, because I had no idea this building existed. Seaquick giving up on this angle. Jack looking at the top floor. Seaquick definitely could have had that kill had he been looking out the same window. Looks like he's opting to rotate away. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. We've got a beginner in the hangar. We've got 1, 2, 3 over by the containers. Oh, Seaquick rotating around for a better angle. Definitely a better angle. I'm pretty sure he sees those feetsies. And he goes. Try to get shot in the foot and dies. 2 minutes left. The rest of the beginners over here. Nope, over here. Where did Quick go? Oh, he went to go confirm the body. Woods and Smoils pushing around. Killinger there in the top right of the screen. And once you get a lot of map knowledge, Woods just wandering around the corner. Seaquick not going to see him. Smoils takes him down. What could have been a double is nothing for Seaquick. Captain Soda gets Woods 43 as he comes through the door from the second floor of the objective building. Killinger now pushing up onto the objective building. Smoils going for that elevation into the ATC tower. Virus putting shots onto Killinger. Killinger pinned between a couple of players. He's going to back up, and Soda's going to find him. No, Soda's not looking that way. But Virus finds him anyways. Now it's all up to Smoils in the ATC tower. as I was saying, if you have good map knowledge on this map, then you can start making those rotations, and Smoils is going to run right into Captain Soda here. Peacekeepers are going to take their second point. A very defensible-looking position, apparently. We'll see if Peacekeepers can punch through the beginner's defense on this one. But once you get to know the map and you can make those rotations, being able to, you know, be anywhere, they don't know where you're at. And if you know the routes on the map, you can make rotations after a kill. And they have to go, you know, you make a kill and then you rotate and set up to watch them come check that spot, you know? And you just kind of like peel back, peel back, peel back, peel back. And you have set up positions where you can watch where you last shot from. But that takes map knowledge to be able to do that safely. Otherwise, you're just kind of running and expecting no one to be there. Because the enemy could have rotated all the way around the map too. You could encircle the map first and then push in from 5 sides. You know, there's so much variability in positioning on this map, which I think is great. And you're going to see so many different play styles on this map because you can play it really aggressive. You can do bounding cover. You can do a firing line. You can do whatever you want to do. But what I want to do is hop into round number 6. Mirrored spawns. Peacekeeper spawning up in the top there. Let's see where the beginner's defense push out to. Yeah, I see Woods on the roof. Woods 43 downstairs. Stragic looks like he's going for the ATC tower. Killinger on the right side of the screen here in the little building. And Smoils on the left. Peacekeepers holding that Overwatch position, looking for those long-range shots. Nardu and Virus pushing down the east stairs, potentially going north. Yeah, Rushers on the roof. See quick on the south. Where is Soda? Soda already down here, rotating around. Moving towards the container stack approach. I see Woods moving around on that roof. Has been spotted. Rushers sees him. Rushers is going to try and take those shots. Misses those shots. Woods looking around, doesn't really know where he can go to get cover. Rushers missing a bunch of his shots. But Virus doesn't miss. Virus finding him from the elevator room. Nardu in the center of the roundabout, putting shots up into the objective floors. Smoil's just hanging out here. Just waiting. He has one job, and he's going to do it. He's just going to hang out and wait. Soda at the container stacks. Looking for these long angles. But Stragic finds him. Second floor, ATC building. And unfortunately shuts down the farthest approach from Peacekeepers. If he had waited a little bit longer for the rest of his team to get into position, maybe make this approach from all angles at once, it probably would have played out better. Stragic now watching. Can he watch? Yeah, see, that's such an OP position. But he's not going to be looking this way. But someone else is. Killinger finds C-Quick on a tight angle from that single story. I don't know what to call that. Little market building. Another problem with this large map. And large map plus buildings that all look identical making callouts is much more difficult. You're going to have to use a coordinate or grid or color system, something to block off these courtyards here, as you can see, and call the buildings inside of them. Something that Mayhem likes to do. Fire's now just running up in here. Go for it. Just prone straight to the objective. Do it. Go for the big brain play. Virus doesn't know that Smoils is right here. Not going to check his backside. Smoils is going to find the backside of him. He goes down. Virus out. Smoils grabbing his gun. Gets down to Rushers. What's 43? Was watching. Now not watching this angle. Rushers going to make the cross. Miss. Woods 43. Stragic in the street. Rushers in the street. Stragic. Neither of them seeing each other. Rushers finds Woods 43 through the wall. Stragic misses Rushers. Rushers drops the tablet. Killinger finds Rushers. Now Nardu's pushing up on the backside. Last man standing. Finds the backside of Stragic. Now he's got to find Killinger. He gets a nade up, and Killinger finds him, and beginners take map number 2. 4-2. What a tight game. What a tight game. And we're moving on to map number 3, which we don't know what it's going to be yet. Both teams taking one map. Map number 3 is going to be the decider. So for the folks at home that have been sitting watching me talk and these guys kill each other for the last hour and a half, now would be a good time to go tell your significant other that you love her, or him, or them, or whatever. And try and get out of the doghouse for watching video games. Not even playing video games. You're just watching people play video games on Valentine's Day. But we appreciate you all coming and hanging out. More rehost here. back to a quick close range map. For map number 3, we're going to be going to a tournament favorite. We're going to Arctic. And we're going to start off with an objective. Now, just like the USS Quest, this map is close range, close quarters, fast-paced. It's a little more enclosed, like cargo, than USS Quest. It's got buildings and such, so it's got doorways that people funnel through. It's got hallways. But, you know, I like it. I think it's a good map. Just like some of the smaller maps, you can throw grenades over the buildings, over the walls, into the doors, all over the place. And there's a good variety of areas, lanes, objectives. Lineups are Nardu, Virus, Seaquick, Captain Soda, and Fume for Peacekeepers, and Pause, Killinger, Smoil, Stragic, and Woods 43 for beginners. Let's hear it, chat. Who do you think's gonna take map number 3 with this close game so far? 5-6. Not sure what we're waiting on from these teams. We are all in the lobby. And there aren't that many strats for this map. There we go. Let's roll into round 1, map number 3. Beginners versus Peacekeepers. Pause takes down 1. Stragic up here in the north. Oh, yeah, this is the north. Watching for Seaquick. Has to get rid of that nade. Fume finds Stragic as he's trying to rotate away. Fume moving into the center. Finds Killinger with the nade in his hand. I believe Killinger gonna down himself. Maybe he's just looking at his tablet. Pause, finds Fume, though. Runs through and clears it out. Makes sure everyone's dead. There is no one on the objective, though. Killinger is back up. Smoils down the long middle. Quick already across the line. Quick sees him. Pause goes down to Virus. Putting that suppression onto... Oh, Seaquick and Killinger run right up onto each other. Seaquick gets the kill. Smoils goes down to Virus. And Peacekeepers take their first point. We're just gonna run this whole thing from an overhead like this. I mean, this you can see the whole map. Zoom in a little bit. Let's see. Let's get as much. There you go. Much of the screen. Just run it like this. North is up, down is south. It's perfect. Round 2, map 3. As I said, you could throw those grenades over the building. Those smokes coming out early. We're not going to do this. We're going to get down and dirty in the action. Killinger running up into the octagon. Putting shots in the center, not finding anybody, but Fume comes around the corner in the pre-fire, takes him down. Pause takes down Quick. And now Woods 43 and Pause are pushing out on the north side, but Fume's coming around their backside. It's going to come in the door and find missing one. Finds one. Woods 43 finds the second. Finds Fume. Shuts that down. Stragic still alive there. Smoils, Woods 43, and Stragic all alive. Captain Soda, Virus, and Nardu, last 3 alive. 3 on 3 grenades. Ooh, just short of rolling off of that container. Stragic surviving that grenade. Soda finds Woods 43 in a long, tight angle between like 3 objects there, right there. Look at that angle. Just over top of that. Takes him down. Stragic all alone on the north now. Spoils finds Virus in the south, from the south. More grenades raining in. Neither finding anybody. Now the fragger's coming up. Stragic finds Soda. Nardu's looking for the refrag. Not going to find it. He has to stay on this objective. Smoils just needs to come around the backside. Smoils gonna come through those half walls, and Nardu's not gonna be ready for it. He goes down. Beginners tie it up 1-1. Move to the car objective. Harder one to defend in my opinion, although you can pretty much defend it from long passive angles, but if you miss a cross or if it gets smoked out, you gotta just run in there and someone could be capping in the smoke. We're gonna see. I also think that this one spawns the teams away from it on opposite sides of the map, if I remember right. Yeah. So here we go, round 3, map 3. We're gonna watch these two teams just run for the middle and bullets start flying. Is there a night version of this map? Because I'd really like to see the night version played. Maybe with tracer rounds, and pretty just like, you know, Star Wars style lasers. Soda and Fume. Fume goes down. Soda goes down to Pillager. And that gets shut down real quick. Pause now in the center. Nardu right here. Nardu prepping a flashbang. Not ready for Pause. Pause takes him down. Pause downs, or Killinger downs himself, unfortunately. Shooting himself in the hand, I'm assuming. Now it's all up to C-Quick against 4.5 beginners, but he goes down, and Strategic cleans that up. We're gonna take their second point in like less than 30 seconds. We didn't even see the objective come into play at that point. That was a straight up deathmatch. The whole round was just a refrag after refrag, shoot 'em up, deathmatch. There was no go for the objective in that strategy there, which I think is what chat is complaining about. The smaller maps are being favored by the community, and being favored because of quest and low asset count means smaller maps, which means run and gun and not objective protection and strategy. Personally, I like the older and larger maps. I like things like Quarantine and Oasis and Paradise. Those really get me into the game. These smaller maps, not so much. Just, yeah, you're basically just running and gunning. I don't even look at the objectives anymore on these small maps. You and Virus both taking shots from Pause. Virus finally making the cross. Stragic and Woods 43 watching this doorway, assuming someone's going to come out of it. Killinger gets up into the octagon. Killinger finds C quick. Virus finds the backside. Stragic not watching him. Virus finds two. Stragic is going to hear about that one because he did not watch the backside and allowed someone to come out that door. Now Smoils and Paws fighting in the north. Paws finds Fume with a grenade. Oh, man. I missed that. Let's see if we can grab a replay of that real quick. Smoils finds Nardu as well. That nade all the way across the map from the backside, right on the objective. Boom, down. What a throw from Paws. We got two Peacekeepers up, Virus and Soda. No one's on the objective. No, like Stragic could just walk up to it. There's no one watching it. Do it, Stragic. Go for the cap. Go for the cap. Get in there. Went too far and found Soda. Now it's all up to Virus. Virus versus two. Virus rotating back towards the objective. Has to make sure that it was clear. Virus opting to cross that middle lane. Risky play there. Spoils finds him. Beginners take their third point. Beginners countering that aggression with their own aggression, and it's working out very well for them. We're going to be moving objectives now into the octagon. Beginners just have to defend this one to get the map and series. And it's right there. Here we go. Round 5. Map 3. Potential decider map point. It looks like all three of those beginners really want to get onto this objective. Fire coming out. See Quick and Smoils trade. Woods 43 peeking out. Finally finding the body. Double tapping it. Smoke grenades coming in. Soda takes down Rushers. Team kill. Virus finds Woods 43. Fume finds Killinger and Paws. Fume's on objective. Where's the last defender? Stragic running back, but this cap is going to happen. Stragic doesn't even know how to get to the objective. Fume needs to type faster. Oh, Stragic runs right past him. Wow, it looks like Fume couldn't cap, unfortunately. And Stragic gets super lucky and just gets killed instead. That had to have been a bug, right? I mean, I don't know. He could have messed up the code, but he was on there for a long time. And yeah, that's, oh man. I mean, I get that you're stressed and your fingers are shaking, your hands are shaking, whatever. If you have that kind of reaction when you go to cap, I know my heart rate gets pumping when I go for caps, but at a certain point, you either got to do it or give up and pull your gun back out and just wait, because you know someone's got to be coming. Beginners have to attack the octagon. What's gonna happen in round number 6? We saw a bunch of pre-fire coming out. We saw the beginners run into the octagon and shoot at the corners. But that does not stop the enemies from coming right through the middle. Soda just barely missing Woods 43. Looks like they're setting up a, an actual passive defense, and you're gonna wait for everyone to come to them. Rushers take down Smoils. Fume on the rotation now. Is Fume gonna get pushy? Looks like beginners are gonna play this one slow. Stragic's nade just a little too far. Woods 43 finds Captain Soda on the south side there. Virus takes down Pause. Stragic takes down Fume in a trade. He rushes in. The rotations are coming. Sequick's gonna come look for that confirmation. But he downs himself! Oh no! Oh no. Woods 43 confirms Sequick. Killinger finds Rushers as he pushes up. Virus takes down Killinger. It's with 43 and a half of a Stragic. Woods doesn't know which of these bodies to res. He's poking them all. One of these guys is alive. There's the res. Fume gets double tap. Now Virus, last man standing. Now all you need is a good pincer movement here between Woods and Stragic. Powers watching the angle. Did he see it? Did he see it? I really wish I could hear what they were saying. because, like, they're making them strats and I can't hear it. So I'm just going to ad-lib here. And what I'm assuming I just watched was Woods43 saying, Strategic, just run out there and be bait because you're already damaged, and I'll shoot the guy. I feel like I was pretty close. Two minutes and 25 seconds on the clock. Beginners just need this 1 point. There it is. There's the point. There's the series. There's the map. All the things. We're just going to fly away into oblivion. How high can I get? Yep, okay. Well, that was it. That was it. Beginners just clawing back from a map 1 loss, taking Oasis and Arctic 4-2. Final score 9-8. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. 9-8. Very close game. Beginners and Peacekeepers at it once again. We're seeing these top 2 teams. Like I said, these were the Season 10 Championship finalists. And Beginners coming out on top once again, just like in the finals. But Peacekeepers putting up a hell of a match. And we're seeing these new maps get tested at the highest level of the VR Master League, as well as some of our other casts. We've been seeing all different types of teams, strategies, and everything come in during this custom map tournament. Make sure you go put in your feedback for the custom maps once you've played them. There's a feedback form in the Onward Discord somewhere. Shout out to our sponsors. We have a whole bunch, so here we go. We've got ProTube VR, VR Cover, B Haptics, HyperX, Rebuff Reality, Cyber Shoes, Arma, VRware, Mysterion, and Fixed Gaming, all sponsors of the VR Master League. And that is it from the casting desk. I'm your host, Trip, and we will see you later. Go enjoy your Valentine's Day.